Hi everyone and welcome to the Tiny Kitchen. I'm Karin Gibson, certified dietitian from Sweden and also mum to my toddler Tilda. So how do I start my child on solids? Starting solids is for sure a huge milestone in a baby's life, and it can also be a longed for moment for parents to finally get to share the joy of having mealtimes together. But it can also be a moment of anxiety and stress, as many parents feel unsure about what to start giving the baby and how to really do it. And not the least, how messy it's all going to be. Earlier it was thought that you needed to start very gently, with one food at a time, and ideally wait a few days in between until you introduce the next. And it was often advised that you started with an infant baby cereal, followed by pureed vegetables, and wait with things like fruit, pulses and meat, and definitely all the allergens. It's not even advised to wait with allergens any longer. Unless you have a family history of allergies, then it's best to speak to your pediatrician first. Research has shown that it's very important to introduce babies early to different flavors and textures, as there seems to be some kind of open window when babies are very receptive for new flavors and new textures. You really should make the most of this and try to introduce as much different foods you can the first year in baby's life. So there are two main approaches to food introduction, and the first one is the traditional method, which is more like spoon feeding the baby, and the second one is called the baby-led weaning. And yeah, spoon feeding is pretty self-explanatory. You start with thin purees, and as baby gets older, you move over to more coarse and lumpy textures. But you could start with something like this. Here we have pureed carrots, we have mashed avocado, and some hummus. And of course, in the beginning, baby may not even accept more than half a teaspoon the first couple of times, and that's perfectly normal. Just continue trying and let them practice. So the other one is baby-led weaning. And baby-led weaning basically means that you start introducing whole foods in the right size and in the consistencies it's soft enough for baby to both pick it up with their palm grasp and also chew it with their gums. And it can look something like this. Here we have tofu, we also have some steamed carrots and also slices of avocado. And again, baby might be completely confused about what to do with this, and maybe you just want to squash it and play with it. But that's also perfectly normal. So when my daughter Tilda was around 6 months of age, we started her on solids. Some of the foods we gave her in the beginning was soft boiled or steamed sweet potato. We gave her mashed avocado. We gave her slices of melon and some other fruits like banana. We also gave her pureed green peas and other vegetables, and also some protein-rich foods. And the ones I started with was giving her hummus and also slices of tofu. And I was also quite worried about her iron intake, so I wanted to make sure she got enough. So we included an iron-fortified infant baby cereal pretty early on. That just felt like an easy option for us. So the most important when introducing solids to your baby is really to give them enough opportunities to practice. This is a process that's going to take time for baby, and they really need daily practice. And let the baby have fun along the way, get messy. That's exactly how they learn. I wish you all the best luck, and don't forget to embrace the mess. Thank you for watching the Tiny Kitchen.